Hey, it's Mike, your host of Craft Beer Storm. How are you today? Are you stocked up on toilet paper? Because there's nothing in the store. No, we've been out and I've gotten some here and there, but it's just widespread panic about the coronavirus. And it's affected many industries, including the brewing industry, and food and, restaurants in general. The whole food and beverage industry has been really attacked by the panic. Not the virus, the panic. And we have all stories for you, but they all contain coronavirus this week. So I was debating whether to do it or not, but here we go. I'll give you an update on what's happening with the Brewers Association and breweries. So the first story, 99% of craft brewery businesses are being impacted by COVID-19, the Brewers Association survey finds. Virtually every craft brewery is feeling the economic crunch from the coronavirus disease, COVID-19, according to results of a survey conducted by the Brewers Association. According to the survey, 90% of the breweries said COVID-19 had already impacted on-site sales at their business. 58.8% said it affected distribution orders, and 89% said it had manifested in canceled events. Just 1% of the beer companies said they had seen no impact. I'm just curious who that 1% is. Curious. More than half of the companies surveyed by the BA, 57.7%, said they anticipate laying off workers due to this coronavirus, while 31.3% were unsure. So we have widespread unsureness. They're probably going to lay off people. This is crazy. Only 9.5% of the companies that responded said that they do not anticipate cutting jobs. So there you go. That's the feedback they're getting from the brewers. Not a pretty picture. Next story, craft brewers turn to online ordering and delivery programs as more on-premise consumption ceases. So people can't go in. They're becoming resourceful. Let's get it out to them. Let's deliver it to them. And with mandated shutdowns of bars, restaurants, and tap rooms in more than 20 states and voluntary closures in many others, the novel coronavirus has forced craft brewers to get creative in getting their beer to consumers. And the governors of New Jersey, New York, and Connecticut have loosened restrictions on the sale of alcoholic beverages to go from on-premise accounts, which allows craft breweries in those states to offer delivery, which is good for them. I'm glad. Governors, awesome. Although breweries are permitted to offer delivery, all deliveries must be completed by the license holder. So breweries cannot use third-party services such as DoorDash, Uber Eats. The brewery has added an ordering portal to its website so consumers can purchase cans, merchandise, and gift cards. Now that I don't agree with. I think they should just let, third-party services. This should be the norm. I mean, what is the purpose of not letting these third-party services deliver this stuff? I don't know. Is it the age restriction, I guess, that's what they're worried about? I mean, 9 times out of 10, you're going to have, the person who orders it is going to deliver it. So, I don't know. I think they should just, even if they don't want to do it permanently, lift the restriction, help these guys out, So, if you states are listening to this, come on, give me a break. Anyway, third story. New York City mayor says the on-premise shutdown could last months. Bars and restaurants mandated shutdown in at least 20 states. The on-premise shutdown of bars and restaurants in New York City could last for months in an effort to stop the spread of the coronavirus disease. New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio had said during an interview with CNN this morning, I don't know how many, I'm not sure how many cases there are in New York. I don't know. De Blasio said the shutdown of on-premise dining and drinking at bars and restaurants is likely to last for several months, could even drag on to September, And this is a disaster, man. You're getting into the summer months. All these restaurants need this volume, this revenue. What's going to happen? They're closed. In the interim, most states are allowing takeout and delivery options. In New York, Connecticut, New Jersey, licensed establishments are allowed to sell alcoholic beverages to go during the shutdown. Pennsylvania has also shut down liquor stores. I don't know, Pennsylvania. It's all sealed. What are they shutting down liquor stores? Are people going to congregate in liquor stores and drink? I understand not giving samples. That's cool. But it's a packaged good, from somewhere else, right? I don't know. But Guinness has pledged $500,000 to its Guinness Gives Back Fund to help the communities where we live, work, and celebrate. Jameson also pledged $500,000 to support the United States Bartenders Guild, which has implemented a bartender emergency assistance program. Additionally, Jameson would match donations for up to $100,000 through March 31 made to the Guild. This all comes because St. Patrick's Day just happened, or didn't happen. That's a huge day for restaurants and bars, too. And brewers, right? Had huge volume, like in my brewery. Like that day was like the previous month happened on that day. I mean, we were relying on that. But I guess it was a non-event this year because of the coronavirus. And the last story, Brewers Association Bob Pease discusses canceling CBC, which I mentioned last week, and it kind of just might as well take a knife and stick it in my heart. I was really psyched for it, meet a lot of people and connect with a lot of people. It's been awesome. But what are you going to do? The Brewers Association made a difficult decision Thursday to cancel the 2020 edition of the Craft Brewers Conference and Brew Expo America, as well as the World Cup competition, due to concerns of the spread of the coronavirus disease. Brewbound caught up with Bob Pease, the trade group's president and CEO, to discuss the decision and the fallout. By the way, all these stories are brought by Brewbound, brewbound.com. Check them out. Awesome place. Bob Pease said, "We are trying very hard to balance the public health and public safety priority versus not giving into what we felt like at some level of media-driven hysteria." Hallelujah, Bob. That's exactly what it is. But we are watching the information from the CDC, the World Health Organization, and then the health authorities of the city of San Antonio. Dr. Fauci of the National Institute of Health and the head of infectious diseases in the country, when he came out and said large gatherings are basically just a bad idea. And that was the key indicator for us. So why are we going to have a massive event in your town when you're telling us it's a bad idea? I mean, I guess you have to go with what Bob, what they decided. And then really the 24 hours starting at some point Wednesday, this president's speech, decision by the National Basketball Association to postpone their season, quickly followed by the NHL and in Major League Baseball. So the 24-hour period was really a tipping point for us. So everything happened, I guess, the day before Thursday. They wanted to have it. I mean, they were all gung-ho. A couple weeks ago, they were like, yeah, let's do it. I'm like, hell yeah, let's go. I mean, I guess they were worried about the Chinese. It originated in China, and they're worried about it. But they all pulled out. All the Chinese manufacturers and distributors and everything pulled out. But they still had to cancel it because of all this other stuff that was happening. I guess they were forced to cancel it. So what are you going to do? We'll do it next year, hopefully. All right. But it's just a terrible thing that's happening to a lot of businesses. I feel sorry for all these businesses that I don't know if they're going to make it, man. And if they got insurance, probably some stupid loophole and the insurance won't pay it. Right? I don't know. Maybe there's a clause in there, act of God or something. They'll say it's an act of God. I don't know. But that's what you have. That's the state of the brewing industry right now, and pretty much the world, gripped by coronavirus. I mean, I don't have anything to add. I don't have to tell you. It's unfortunate, but it's here. We have to deal with it. I always say, chaos breeds opportunity. If you got an idea, go out there and try it. There's got to be something that can, you can capitalize on the panic that's going on. Not be like a leech or like some shyster or shady guy, but see what the problem is and see how you can help. Maybe create something. I know a lot of businesses, probably will go out of business, unfortunately. There's a lot of families that don't have enough money to, they're going to lose their jobs. How are they going to feed their families, right? It's just going to cause a lot of people to think twice about a job, I guess, or working for a company and maybe start something on their own. I'm looking into a couple different things. Actually, I had a great opportunity come my way. If you want to talk about it, email me, michael@craftbeerstorm.com, and let's talk about it. They're looking for people. And actually, you can help yourself, but also help others tremendously with their financial, situations, and just, I think it's just going to be a great thing for the world, pretty much. Okay, stay positive. No negativity allowed. This too shall pass. And I appreciate you listening. And I'd say go out to your local brewery and have a beer, but I'm not sure if they're open. If you have any beer in your refrigerator, enjoy. Hey, they have delivery services. Call them up. They'll deliver to you. Take advantage. Help them out. Support them. Right? Everybody's home anyway. Drink some beer. It's good for you. All right, that's all I got for you today. We'll talk to you on Monday with a great interview. So have a great weekend. Take care.